Evoking genuine sincerity in others. January 12, 2014. Do you know, dear ones, when you are coming across with genuine and sincere intentions, you are being received and understood as to being truthful in your words and actions? A dear soul that truly means what they say is a genuinely sincere dear soul. A person that does not mean what they say, well, they are not very sincere and many cases end up becoming hypocrites. Understand, dear ones, the purity of the word sincerity and its meaning is encouraged to be used by every dear soul in every situation as often as possible. The most sincere of people are also the ones that are most loved and appreciated. Doesn't it feel good, dear ones, to be known as someone who is genuine and sincere? Comprehend, dear ones, each part of your being. Your mind, your emotions, etc., are all created to be an independent part of you, and for the most part you are not meant to be influenced by the development of any other part. Just think of the results if you could bring together different parts of your personality, then every other part would be raised to level of that growth. You are already calm and collected if you are able to maintain your emotions to a rational and courteous manner. Your sincerity becomes partial only if you allow certain external behaviors to filter in and bring limitation to your mind and ways of being. Understand, dear ones, when we express sincerity to you, we are encouraging you to act in accordance to your conscience. If you are being mindful and are acting in accordance to the directions of your conscience, your sincerity will be accepted and your words and actions will be received as being truthful and genuine. Even though you are learning to act in accordance to what your conscience dictates, it is not often enough to be found as being completely sincere and genuine, dear ones. Understand, sincerity also takes on a cultured and noble effect. It is understood that to be cultured is a social concept, yet to be noble is one of moral and ethics. Both concepts on their own will help guide you along your path, but when you are able to combine all aspects and concepts of what it means to be sincere, you are then acting from a deeper reference, one that is of your inner self and from the soul. Divinely speaking, being genuine and sincere means your whole self is acting in accordance to the directions of your inner divinity, and you are following God's divine will as your own. By just acting from your conscience, morality or society by themselves, the demonstration of your sincerity is at a much lower level. Many dear souls may not be aware of this, but there are 3 levels of sincerity that fit with the different parts of your total being. Each of you carries a mental sincerity, a vital and energetic sincerity, and finally the sincerity of your body. Let us explain each one for your clarification. Mental sincerity is understood as your ability to comprehend and accept in your mind the highest principles of your inner divinity. Because your mind has its own personality, beliefs, and preferences, you may decide to dedicate yourself to a higher standard, but your mind may not be able to accept this. Your nerves, which are also known as vital, also carries their own personality and way of being. And your precious body also carries an equally potent one, and in some cases, dear ones, this one can be much more powerful. Understand that each part that has been developed over time on their own have been able to retain their own individuality. It is true, from the 3 levels of sincerity we mentioned today, mental sincerity is the easiest. By putting aside the insincere people, the ones who lie, cheat, even the ones who consider themselves to being sincere but in truth are not, and choosing to focus on those dear souls that are truly genuine sincere, explore what their beliefs are, you will discover many interesting features will appear. It is also understood, dear ones, that you can easily believe in an idea that is false. We have witnessed many sincere people believing in a concept or way that is not entirely true, or because they may have a friend they expect the rest of the world to blindly trust just because they say so. Understand, dear ones, when expressing sincerity, it is best received when you are demonstrating yourself as being rational and intelligent. When you are being sincere, know what you are being sincere about. As soon as you develop a wrong belief about yourself, your growth and development can have tragic consequences. If you are insincere, but you are trying to cleverly prove to someone that you are the best choice and your presence is indispensable, you will encounter problems that will create blockages in your life and success in other areas. These blockages may not develop immediately, but they will begin to surface in time. When you block your soul with your negative behavior, you are truly limiting your ability to bring success and progress. A dear soul that is truly sincere is one that is also open to all others that encourage their sincerity to grow and expand each and every day. Don't make a date as to when to begin being guided by your conscience and to become more conscientious. Start now. Those that are truly sincere base their genuine sincerity on the right information they are bringing that is generally acceptable and intelligent, instead of bringing forth ideas and concepts that are lacking sincerity. Each of you has the potential of horizontally extending the area of your sincerity into other areas of your life and existence. When you expand vertically, you are able to raise your quality of sincerity through events and situations that hold a greater importance. It is encouraged, dear ones, to create a perfect sincerity that works at the level of your conscience, that will extend horizontally in order to include all your activities, and extend vertically in order to act within all your important events and situations of your life, that will help to create a sincerity that is genuine, powerful, and of value. Try to understand, dear ones, if what you value on the inside is also recognized by others as being valuable, your sincerity will reach a higher level as part of your growth, development, and progress. Being moral is a good thing. If you are able to raise the level of your own sincerity that also fulfills what it means to be morally honest, truthful, and pure, your sincerity will continue to expand. In order to demonstrate complete and wholesome sincerity, your inner divinity must be able to be expressed in your words, your actions, through your emotions and will. When you are completely mentally sincere, you will have no complaints about anything. When your vital sincerity is whole, you will not know sadness, and the dear soul that has achieved sincerity on the physical level will not face failures of any kind. With all these combined, the dear soul that achieves whole and complete sincerity at the level of the soul will be able to create this in others successfully within all three levels of sincerity, what is in accordance to the magnificence of their own attainment and the purity of the one who is receiving their genuine sincerity. I am Melchizedek through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com